Ever wonder who's behind the biggest financial revolution of the 21st century? We're talking about Bitcoin, a digital currency that appeared out of nowhere and changed the world. But the real mystery isn't just the technology, it's the creator, a ghost known only as Satoshi Nakamoto. Who is this person or group of people? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating puzzles of the modern age. Let's rewind to 2008. The global financial system was on the brink of collapse. Then, an email landed in the inbox of a small group of cryptographers. It contained a 9-page white paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. The author, Satoshi Nakamoto. This paper laid out a brilliant vision for a decentralized digital currency, free from the control of banks and governments. It was a direct response to the financial chaos of the time. In January 2009, the Bitcoin network officially went live. Satoshi mined the very first block, known as the Genesis block. Embedded within its code was a hidden message, a headline from the Times newspaper: Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. This wasn't just a timestamp, it was a powerful statement. It was a critique of the traditional financial system and a declaration of Bitcoin's purpose. For the next 2 years, Satoshi was an active yet elusive figure. He, or she, or they communicated only through emails and online forums, collaborating with other developers to refine the code. But Satoshi was incredibly careful, using sophisticated privacy tools to cover his tracks, making it impossible to trace his location or true identity. His writing style was distinct, using British English spellings like color and favor. Yet his online activity patterns suggested someone living in North or South America. The inconsistencies just added to the mystery. He was a brilliant programmer, a visionary economist, and a master of cryptography, all rolled into one anonymous persona. Then in April 2011, Satoshi sent his final public message. He wrote that he had moved on to other things, and that Bitcoin was in good hands with the community. And just like that, he vanished. He left behind a legacy that would grow into a multi-trillion-dollar industry, but also a digital wallet containing an estimated 1 million bitcoins. At today's prices, that would make Satoshi one of the wealthiest people on the planet. Yet not a single one of those coins has ever been moved. It's as if they're frozen in time, a silent testament to the creator's principles. So, who could Satoshi be? The hunt for his identity has become a global obsession, with dozens of candidates put forward over the years. Let's look at some of the most compelling suspects. First up is Hal Finney, a legendary cryptographer and one of the very first people to embrace Bitcoin. He was the recipient of the first ever Bitcoin transaction, sent directly from Satoshi. Finney lived just a few blocks away from a man named Dorian Satoshi Nakamoto, which sparked some wild theories. His writing style also showed similarities to Satoshi's. Tragically, Hal Finney passed away in 2014 from ALS. Before he died, he denied being Satoshi, but many believe he was either the creator or a key part of the founding team. His early involvement and technical expertise make him a prime candidate. Next, there's Nick Szabo, another brilliant computer scientist and legal scholar. Years before Bitcoin, Szabo designed a concept called BitGold, which had striking similarities to Bitcoin's architecture. In fact, many consider BitGold to be a direct precursor to Bitcoin. When researchers analyzed Satoshi's white paper, they found linguistic patterns that closely match Szabo's writing. Like Finney, Szabo has consistently denied being Satoshi. But the parallels between BitGold and Bitcoin are so strong that the suspicion has never fully faded. Was he the lone genius behind it all? The evidence is purely circumstantial, but incredibly tantalizing. And then we have the most dramatic and controversial case, Craig Wright. Wright is an Australian computer scientist who, in 2016, publicly claimed to be Satoshi Nakamoto. He even provided what he called cryptographic proof to a few media outlets. However, the tech community quickly debunked his evidence, showing that it was misleading and didn't prove ownership of Satoshi's original keys. Despite widespread skepticism and a UK court ruling that he is not Satoshi, Wright continues to insist he is the creator of Bitcoin. The saga has been filled with legal battles and public drama, making it one of the most bizarre chapters in the search for Satoshi. There are other theories too. Some believe Satoshi wasn't a single person, but a collective of developers, maybe from a corporation or a government agency. This would explain the diverse skill set: cryptography, economics, coding, and the flawless operational security. Could it have been an intelligence agency experiment? Or a group of cypherpunks who wanted to change the world? This theory is compelling because it accounts for the near superhuman level of secrecy that has been maintained for over a decade. A team would be better equipped to cover their tracks than a single individual. But maybe, just maybe, the identity of Satoshi Nakamoto doesn't matter. In fact, his anonymity might be the greatest gift he gave to Bitcoin. By remaining a mystery, Satoshi prevented the project from having a single point of failure. There's no leader to be pressured, no figurehead to be corrupted, and no single person to influence the protocol's direction. Bitcoin became truly decentralized, belonging to everyone and no one at the same time. Satoshi's disappearance ensured that the focus remained on the technology and its vision, not on the personality of its creator. It allowed a community to form around an idea rather than a leader. This is the true genius of Satoshi. He created a system of trust without a trusted third party, and then he stepped away to let it grow on its own. He is the modern-day Prometheus who gave fire to humanity and then vanished into the shadows. The mystery of Satoshi Nakamoto isn't just a fun whodunit. It's a fundamental part of what makes Bitcoin so revolutionary. It's a story about ideas being more powerful than individuals, and about how one anonymous person can change the course of history. What do you think? Who is Satoshi Nakamoto? A lone genius? A team of experts? Or is the secret meant to be kept forever? Let me know your theories in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content that unravels the biggest mysteries of our digital world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.